this is JLB Sports TV. If you prefer me to idiots like Charles Barkley, keep watching me just to lock to discover sports harmony.
Hey everybody, welcome to JLB Sports TV. Now, I normally wouldn't do a video today, but Brett Favre signed with the Vikings. When I first got the news, I got a text message from ESPN on my phone. It said, Brett Favre to the Vikings. I just turned around and punched the train seat next to me. I was taking the train to the city for the day. And I am just broken right now. Oh my God. Now, obviously, Brett Favre did incredible things in Green Bay. He took the team to 4 NFC title games, 2 Super Bowls, even won my team a Super Bowl, and I absolutely love him for it. Every single time he was in the game, we had a shot to win. Had winning seasons the majority of the time he was there. Great quarterback. He was my idol. He was my favorite football player. He was my everything when it came to football. I completely idolized the guy. Now last year, after the whole Favre training camp fiasco at the Packers, I had pretty negative thoughts about him. Last year, through the media, he made the Packers out to be the bad guys. Oh, they don't want me back. Oh, Aaron Rodgers, he's gonna start. When really, he was the bad guy himself. He retired. The Packers simply had to move forward. They went through OTAs, preseason minicamps, and even in June, as late as June, Brett Favre was thinking of coming back. The Packers still would have taken him back at that point. He actually scheduled a meeting with Mark Murphy, the Packers CEO, Ted Thompson, Mike McCarthy in early June, but then he canceled the meeting at the last moment, seemingly sealing his fate as a retired football player. And when he came back, he was like, oh, the Packers don't want me back. This is horrible. Well, you. All right, the Packers had to move on. They already through training camp. Aaron Rodgers was entrenched as the starter, and as we all saw, he put up better numbers than you last year. What's good? That really got me pumped when Aaron Rodgers just put up better stats than Brett Favre. Though both teams played badly, Brett Favre melted down last year. He collapsed. He was the reason why the Jets didn't make the playoffs last year. Plain and simple. Just did not put up in the last month of the season, and I had a grin on my face throughout all those Jets losses. Though you can't erase 16 years of great memories and a winning tradition in Green Bay during the Brett Favre era. It disheartens me. It makes me disappointed in him. I'm disappointed as a football fan. I'm disappointed in him as a human being. Though as a Packer fan, for all those years, I knew he was kind of an egotistical, wishy-washy maniac, you know, kind of a jerk, even though the media loved him. I still ignored that fact because he was a Packer and we love our Packers. So now he wants to come back and stick it to us for no reason is absolutely inexcusable. Why? I'd even be fine if he came back to another team, just not the Vikings. I wouldn't feel great about it as long as he came back to a team that wasn't playing the Packers twice this year and wasn't competing directly for a playoff spot. I would be fine, but you know what? He is, and this is what's gonna happen. He's gonna go to the Vikings. The Vikings are a worse team because of it. You know why? Because he doesn't fit their style of offense. He throws interceptions, he throws downfield, he gives away the ball. The Vikings don't need that. They just want to run the ball all day with AP. I think that he actually costs them a couple of games this year. He will, believe me. I'm making a prediction. Brett Favre will make the Vikings worse. I said it here first. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. If I'm right, genius. People still think that he's a great quarterback. He is not. I believe he had 22 touchdowns and 22 interceptions last year. Not very good numbers. He threw for a high completion percentage, but for a guy that's injury prone, as we saw last year, he had to have the offseason shoulder surgery. In fact, he's coming off of that shoulder surgery right now. Pretty sure you throw the ball completely shoulder. That's the worst injury you can have when you need to throw something. And the fact that he's mistake prone and just has lost a step. I think he's gonna crash and burn this year and he's really gonna regret it. And I'm gonna love it, absolutely love it, when he comes into Lambeau Field and we stick it to him. Them up that day. I cannot wait for that. So angry. But though I have loved Brett Favre for his entire existence in Green Bay, and though as a Packer fan it is going to be so sad for me to see him crash and burn in Minnesota and make the Vikings the worst team, but you know, the guy's a jerk. He's doing this to himself. He's coming back straight to stick it to the Packers, and that's all it is. And you know, that's a dick thing to do, Brett, because the Packers never did anything to you, and Green Bay never did anything to you except show you love. Who took you off the bench with the Atlanta Falcons when no other team would have you, and the Falcons organization didn't like you? The Packers did. Where did you build the career? In Green Bay. Has a steakhouse next to Lambeau Field where I ate twice. I spent my money at your steakhouse twice. I did it, and now you're breaking me. A sad day for Packer Nation. Just a sad, sad day. So, Brett, this is your life. This is your choice. I think you're a complete I had dreams of one day going to your Hall of Fame induction ceremony in my Favre jersey and cheering you on, but it's gonna be hard to swallow this pill. I really will, Brett. Bravo. Bravo.
I want to get a nice little shot on you, Brett. I said it. Put it on the bulletin board.